All right, so this one's going to be kind of a by the seat of my pants talk. First of all, VR chat. What is up with your VPN blocking? I haven't been playing a whole lot recently in VR chat, but my attempts to recently get in here have been told that, I have no connection to the internet. Basically, I have to turn off my VPN in order to connect. Anyone else having these problems? Please let me know in the comments if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should just Google it. Who knows? Anyways, although I probably am talking to myself at that point because no one really watches these. So a couple things coming to the channel in not the immediate future, but just plans in the future for how I'm going to release the content. Now that COVID has basically taken a back seat, it's still around, but a lot of people are out running around now. So making shorts or hashtag shorts will not be a priority for me. I've gotten a lot less views now that people are out running around. So the shorts thing has died for me. Unless you're like a really popular YouTuber or release something of interest, then yeah, the hashtag shorts are the way to go. I don't have a VR set yet. I'm hoping to by the end of the year, finances willing, but right now that's not possible. Anyways, once I get like VR gear, yeah, maybe I will go back into hashtag shorts. But for now, the remainder of my year, I all the shorts, the hashtag shorts that I've made will be put up and probably the latter part of this year, they will be yeah. Okay, so the last of my shorts have been uploaded, hashtag shorts, and I'm going to discontinue those just because they're made for cell phones. Think of it kind of like CRT televisions or square televisions back in the, well, let's say early 2000s. How everybody had like a square television and everybody watched it on square, and then all of a sudden you introduce widescreen, and you have what's going on to the left and to the right of the screen that you otherwise wouldn't have if it wasn't a widescreen release. That's kind of how I view where I'm going with my content. Hashtag shorts, great if you're a creative person, unlike myself, or somebody with VR gear who can make it's what it's aimed towards. But for me, if I'm trying to do a video or a clip of something, it kind of falls short because you can't get the whole picture of what's going on. I prefer to see everything. And with that, instead of doing hashtag shorts, I'm going to be doing short videos, if that makes sense. Short videos, as in anything from a minute to 3 minutes and 1 to 3 minutes ish, maybe 3 minutes 30. I don't know. Just eventually short videos that will allow people to have snippets without the video being cropped for hashtag shorts. There's nothing really to gain from this other than seeing the whole picture and just being able to watch it in its full glory rather than being restricted. Beyond that, I don't know. It's kind of depressing, losing followers as I go. But, I went into this with the idea that I love making content and I love creating things. It's not something that's going to distract me or I don't even can't even think of the word right now. It's going to keep me from it's not going to keep me from making videos. I'm going to still make content. Still going to be releasing videos, still be doing video games. I know that I'll never be as popular as most people because I don't stream. I'm just honestly not ready to jump into that yet. I don't have that kind of comfort or knowledge. And the funny thing about that, like, take this video for example. Like, if I, okay, so a lot of editing goes into these vlogs that I do because of my heavy breathing. The best case in point would be I don't know, a lot of people, you all have probably seen the Macho Man Randy Savage where he's talking about the cream.
The cream. And let me point the cream.
So yeah, that's kind of what I edit out a lot of my vlog videos are those noises because I have a headset mic right now. I don't have anything fancy like an Elgato 3 or a pop filter. I'm hoping to make that next step at some point. When I first started, doing content, I had a noisy keyboard. I replaced that. Mouse, it's no big deal. It doesn't seem to interrupt as much. But voice, that's probably the next step that I'm going to take is trying to get like something like an Elgato 3 with a pop filter that will allow me to talk and hopefully fix some of the other problems that I've been having. Beyond that, life keeps me busy. I really don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm probably just going to make it a really short video. So, not going to say much else. I don't really have much else on my mind right now. Just, like I said, content update for the channel. Hopefully things go good for me that later this year I'll be able to afford some upgrades. Like I said, an Elgato 3 and maybe some VR set. So you don't have to hear me breathing. Not really behind all the stuff that's happening in Russia. I think it's stupid what Russia's doing. One small political bit before I move on and fuck off somewhere. This political climate with Russia, part of me can kind of understand what some people are doing. At the same time, I don't understand. For example, people are pouring vodka out in protest. They're like, oh, it's Russian vodka, so therefore we're going to protest by pouring it out. Not sure how that's supposed to be an insult or a slap in the face, except for the people who actually drink alcohol. I understand making a statement and all, but it's kind of like everybody is just, Russia is pure evil. Everybody in Russia is bad. We're going to do everything we can to make them miserable. And yes, you should, to a degree. The people who are supporting this, I want to say something I shouldn't. I'll just say farce, fiasco, whatever. The stupid stuff that Russia is doing right now does not necessarily represent all of Russia. There are good people and good citizens there who are very much against what Putin is doing, just like the rest of the world. To cut off their internet, understandably, it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna throttle choke your internet, so you guys are gonna have really slow because everyone is now forced to bottleneck into this one little connection, which is great. But at the same time, you're also cutting off communications for those who are there to protest and to speak up and spread information to help. I don't know, bring more light to what Russia's doing on that side. Because Russia's already, they banned Facebook and Twitter and all that. I think that's stupid too. Like they're like no one's heard of VPNs. Like some of the Middle Eastern countries where they have really strict protocols. This is something that I guess they just don't understand. I ultimately, if a brand supports Russia and what it's doing, by all means, protest, boycott, get rid of this. But to assume that everybody is bad, to just say, okay, well, it says Russian on it. Let's just, let's ban anything to do, Russian movies. No, no bueno. Because I'm pretty sure that ultimately some of that goes into the state's pockets, etc. But at the same time, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Maybe some of my viewers can bring light to this. For me, I don't quite see the black and white. For me, I'm more in the gray area. I look at the bigger picture of it. I wish Russia would just fuck off and stop bothering and stop bombing and stop all this bullshit that they're doing over, well, we'll stop if you give us this, and this. Like, dude, no. You've already embarrassed yourself in front of the entire world. Just stop. And I understand there's a lot of red tape for some of the rest of the world, especially here in America. I feel bad. If I was younger, I would probably be halfway interested in going over there and joining the military to fight the Russians, just like some of the Japanese people did. That would be up my alley. I don't believe people should act like Russia is, but people are also surprised that Russia was going to be this way too. Russia's been this way since like the 80s and before. I mean, the Cold War, the Reagan era, I mean, all that jazz. Even back then, they were just douchebags. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm just speaking my mind. I'm against Russia and what they're doing. But at the same time, I feel bad that all the innocent people are getting lumped in with the bad Russians. And I think some people are quick to judge, kind of like I'm worried, kind of like how to say it. If it's kind of like when a mosque bombing occurs, or someone from a mosque for whatever reason bombs a civilian area. Suddenly, all Islam is bad. Everybody's bad. Oh, you wear a turban. Oh, you're automatically evil, and that sets the bad side of human nature out to the point where it's like, yeah, no, not everybody's bad. It's like, I don't know what I'm trying to go with this. I mean, it's kind of like, I had a problem with the Black Lives Matter saying all cops are bad. Why don't we just say all teachers are pedophiles? Why don't we just say all preachers are child molesters? Shoot, why stop with cops? Y'all act like the cops are everything's bad. Yes, there is bad apples. Yes, some things have gone unchecked. Yes, there is problems in the law enforcement community, but it doesn't mean it represents everything. A lot of people look at the United States and say, "Oh, look at them, bunch of assholes." Bet you guys would be the first ones to step up and say, "Well, we're not assholes." I mean, ultimately, it's just narrow-minded people doing and saying narrow-minded things. Again, the Russian thing with the vodka. I don't know. I'm not a fan of vodka, but I do like to mix it sometimes. So for me, it's kind of like it's a personal thing. I like my alcohol. I don't know. I don't know where I'm trying to go with all that. I'm just saying that not all Russians are bad. All that being said, I'm probably going to stop myself there. I'm sure some people will have something heated to say at me in return. All I ask is if you debate this and you come to my comments and you leave comments, please keep it an open and civil discussion. Don't be a dick. I'm always trying to understand and learn what another view is. I'm not always going to be perfect. I am definitely flawed. Among everybody out there, I am flawed. But if you have things to say, let's keep it civil. I'm not expecting people to really look at this. I mean, God, I only have like what, almost 315, 317 followers as of making this video. And so I'm not expecting a lot of people to come like, oh, hey, look at this guy. Maybe at a later date and time, some people will see this and, chime in. Feel free. But please, keep it civil. That being said, I'm going to cut this short and I will probably catch you all the next time. The next time I have something I want to talk about or update on. So for now, cheers.
A few moments later.
P.S. What the fuck, Discord? Why are you down right now? I just got done getting back from the dealership. I'm trying to log on to the Discord and March 8th. Damn it. It's Discord's down. I can't talk to my friends. This sucks. Ooh woo. I'll see you later. Bye.